We find ourselves in Sigil as we do every day.
But this does taste better now that it was telekinetically lifted, I think.
I think that's psychosomatic.
No, it's taste.
Stem from like a flower?
Honey just takes this painfully long inhale. No.
I love you guys.
You guys are standing there with the two individuals. Quinn, long red-haired woman who seems to be able to shift her form as she pleases, and her brother Barb, who seems to be less in control, shifting his body from different materials to more plasmoid or whatnot, just kind of going with whatever he's feeling. And the CEO, who is clapping and goes, "You guys did amazing. Took a few good hits. How is everyone? Is everyone okay? Does anyone need any type of healing?"
Sure, you could top me off.
All right, let me see what I have for you. You get roll 2d8. Actually, roll 3d8 plus 5 or plus 6. And that's how much healing you get. And that goes for everybody.
Oh, how much were the temp HP, Mish?
Ooh, the temp HP was. Let me go back and check. It was further up.
Or was it just HP?
It was 5.
Oh, okay.
No, so the temp HP, you have 4 left because you were with Cinnamon, but your maximum HP was raised by 5 before we started.
Mm-hmm.
So I haven't taken any damage, technically.
Yeah, so technically it was just eating the pool that you had. But I mean, if it did ding into your max HP that was raised, then it's back up to the full raised max.
Mm-hmm. So the damage you would have took during the during the first explosion and the first hit before temp HP, right?
Yeah, because the temp HP came whenever he was unconscious. He was just trying to give him additional cover.
I see.
You see the CEO will kind of clap his hands like, "All right, time to move on to the next area."
How many of these areas are there?
Oh, just 2, but the second one is the biggest.
Okay, great.
Oh, honey, you took a little bit of damage too. Maybe you should.
You did top off. How much did he?
3d8 plus 6.
Oh, we should roll that individual. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I thought he was rolling
individual feature.
Okay.
Birdphilia, toast. Regular Ophelia, fine.
Chicken. Oh, that was good.
Thank you.
Honey is missing some hits still, but she's just kind of like rolling her shoulder while Cinnamon is fussing a little bit. It's like, I'm fine. Let's just go into the next one.
All right. As you see, he kind of leads you onto the beach area. You see it is a bustling kind of shopping area. Many people about, just kind of doing their normal things. There you see people are drinking, having fun. You also feel while you're down here, this place does not feel as hot as the rest of Sigil. It feels like it's climate controlled in this place. But it still feels like perfect beach weather for people, as people are having a good time. Gonna throw down just random tokens.
Generic beachgoers.
Yeah.
So the CEO is leading us in, correct?
Yes.
So what's the next trial then?
Now this one's has to do with a little more of your social skills and your ability to work with people you may not always agree with. It kind
of feels like that was what the last trial was.
No, that one was you having to endure until you figured out a way to stop being shot at. This is a more time sensitive thing. You need to unite all of the people on the beach, or this place will be destroyed by a Tarrasque. That is what will happen.
Unite them to fight a Tarrasque?
Yes. Or to leave, or however you want to handle the situation, but you must have them working in tandem, working together.
Do these people live here, or is this like a simulation?
Yeah, these are star children. They are here. They're here learning different things, but they have volunteered to help with your promotion.
Okay, so they know they need to be doing something.
Oh, so the one I was making, I can't. When was her name? Oh, so she's also a star child. Got it.
That is correct.
All right. Well, let's just get started. We have to get everybody. They're all pretty spread out. How long do we have?
I guess until I just say Tarrasque, and then I'll summon a Tarrasque with this scroll.
Great.
Why don't you stay there, and we'll get started, I guess.
All right.
I'm sorry. What were you gonna say, honey?
I mean, it's a beach. I do still have the things that I was making ice cream with. I could just do that and have you more sociable people talk to people. You could just try to gather everybody to the ice cream stand and we can explain everything, maybe. It'll be free ice cream. I feel like that's incentive enough.
Ooh, and maybe I can do a trick show. I'll do either a trick gun show, or I can do some kind of weapon routine to draw a crowd in, and then Ophelia, you can work the crowd.
And that does sound like a plan. I think that would be okay. Ophelia, are you amenable to that?
Yeah, I think we got this.
Okay, Honey goes down to which area did we come? Did we come in from the bottom left or the top left?
The bottom.
Bottom left. Okay, gotcha. Yeah. Then I'm just gonna throw Honey where I want them to get set up. Where's my little?
Okay.
There we go. I'll say Honey is getting set up. Actually, let's go over here maybe, so we kind of are walking through and making a show. Let's say.
Ooh.
Okay, how are you making a show? What are you
No,
what
ask
exactly
me.
are you doing? I am asking you. You're the one who said it.
Honey is going to have Cinnamon help her make a sign for ice cream as they're going through and just like pushing this card and all the flavors, so like very clearly getting set up for something. So she's the maintenance man. She's putting the ice cream cart, the fucking stand together. She's over there making drill noises.
Okay. So you're setting up the stand. Are you just making a very simple, like, here's just some, like, a wooden box and a sign that says ice cream
Look me
for
in the
for the
eyes.
stand, or are you?
Look me
Well,
in
then
the
tell me
eyes.
what you're
Sorry.
doing.
You know what? You're so right. How much?
You
So,
get
honey,
to be as creative as you want, as given to you, as told to you by your aunt. Think
Gotcha.
creatively.
Okay, well then she'll just use some of the blocks of chaos because she can always break those back down, and she is going to set up. It's a really sleek. It's a wooden stand, but it's like, oh gosh, I can't remember the exact name of it, but it's kind of like a marbled wood going on. It's a specific effect that happens to wood when a fungus starts to rot into it, and it gives it these cool black streaks. So she's using the blocks of chaos to emulate that. And it has this big sign that says ice cream made with the amazing never melting ice, stays cold longer, lower melting points, and like this is all down the side. And it has Cinnamon is setting up the counter, and it has just like the syrups and the I almost said confetti sprinkles. My brain is on fire. It has like all the sprinkles. There are stars and hearts, and there's edible glitter, and there's a smoothie machine, and yeah, it's just all the shit. And actually, we're doing rolled ice cream. Fuck you.
Ooh, okay. See, now I was going to ask how much dairy you would have to do all this, but if you're doing rolled ice cream, I think you can definitely.
You don't need. That's the trick with rolled ice cream. You only need a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, you have this set up. You're starting the process of doing the rolled ice cream.
And there's music playing. Actually, Cinnamon starts playing Love Doki Doki Meow Meow's album.
Ooh,
unprompted.
okay.
Unprompted. Cinnamon just starts playing this.
That's Cinnamon's favorite.
It's her favorite album.
Okay. You both see Honey setting up this amazing stand. People are starting to look that direction, but there hasn't anything really like started yet. What are you two doing to help out with this?
I think I look at Ophelia and I basically gesture to her to take the lead. And so whatever Ophelia is going to do, I'm going to do something supportive of that nature. Basically to give them advantage.
Okay. Well, what exactly are you going to do?
Whatever, it depends on what Ophelia does.
Right.
Did you want to do your gun shows, your gun tricks? You talked about that.
You did say that earlier.
Are we walking through the town at this point, or are we there at this point?
Just firing a gun in the middle of the
because I've lost the thread slightly. So are we walking through the town trying to get their attention at this point? Because I don't want to do the gun show there. That seems like a good way for me to get myself killed.
So Honey has already walked through and has set up her stand, playing music, kind of having the ice cream getting started. I assume would walk with Honey and Ophelia through, but you were kind of getting the attention of everyone, so they are looking to see what you as a group are going to do. Right now, if Ophelia just starts kind of giving a inspiring speech, people are looking that direction. They're not fully invested.
Sure. Okay. Then yeah, I think that I will do as stated before and go out with my plan of doing just a sweet gun show and trying to do tricks and stuff in order to get everybody's attention.
All right, roll me performance. And what kind of tricks are you doing with these with your gun?
Wait, question. Can I roll performance with dexterity instead since I'm using my guns?
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I'll let you have it.
Revolver Ocelot over here.
Yeah, revolver Ocelot. Thank goodness, because I literally do not have any. I don't have anything in.
I think that's fine. And if an enemy is really good at gun tricks but not good at shooting, I think they can use their charisma to shoot at you.
That feels fair. So he is just doing, like, again, very, very much revolver Ocelot. I guess I'm going to use my my port in here for a 14, so +4. So that's going to give me an 18 for this gun show. Very much doing like classic cowboy revolver tricks, flipping them up in the air, extending his gravitational field manipulation to the guns, causing them to like be able to flip way too many times, right?
Mm-hmm.
For catching them.
Just kind of like you
that.
toss them in the air, and they're just flipping. You look at your watch, and then that kind of thing.
Exactly.
Okay, yeah. You see people start to circle around the stand, circle around you as you're doing the gun tricks, or they're looking in awe. You seem to have the beach's attention right now.
Excellent. I say, Ophelia, you're on.
Above table. Oh no.
No, you got it. What's up?
I think Ophelia would have stepped away in the as the gun show was starting.
Okay.
I wonder if a shift weave clothing can accommodate swimwear. I don't see why
pretty
not.
sure it can.
I don't see. Yeah, I don't
it just
see why it
copy.
wouldn't.
It's just different sets of clothing. So swimwear could be one.
I mean, because it is bloody well hot, and I feel like she would have loaded one at least.
Well, again, it's not hot in here, but outside for sure.
Yeah, but she doesn't want to get her regular clothes wet. Shit.
That's fair.
Kind of change in swimwear, take a dip in the water, and it's like,
Oh.
starts coming over to the ice cream stand as the gun show is starting to end. It's like, wow, I have a heat only this here rolled ice cream could quench. You know, I heard there might be a monster coming. Perhaps while we enjoy this ice cream, we could find out what we can do about it. And she'll like twirl her hair.
Okay, hey, this is what I'm imagining. Catch me up. So,
She basically does a Baywatch.
Yes. Okay.
You see people in the crowd will kind of look up and go, "What kind of monster?"
Wait, can I? For me personally, I'm sorry. Can I have Can I have Ophelia roll a Baywatch? What would that be? Like
A Baywatch, a slow
skill check?
motion check.
What skill check
I think
is
it would just
I
Baywatch?
was
be
trying to do a
flat
persuasion.
charisma.
A persuasion
A
or
flat
performance.
charisma
Oh,
for
Oh,
a Baywatch.
No, you got it.
You're literally just radiating your aura as you try to move slowly in front of these people.
Cinnamon is helping because there are fans on the booth, so it's giving you like you're
Yes,
glistening.
you have advantage from all the help of your other compatriots.
Oh, nat 20 on the second one. Thank you,
Oh,
Cinnamon.
let's go.
Baby.
Yeah,
Let's go.
you fully do the Baywatch pretty amazingly. Like time seems to actually. There's a guy in the crowd who has like a big staff with a clock on it, who seems to be slowing you down a little bit as you get onto the stage just to help you out even more.
Oh my god.
And you definitely have everyone's attention, and they kind of look up at you and go, "What kind of monster is it? What should we do about it? How much is the ice cream? Can I have some?"
The ice cream is free for anybody that helps with the Tarrasque until I'm out.
Tarrasque!
That's what I heard.
Can you also roll a charisma check? At disadvantage, because you said Tarrasque, which is one of the scariest monsters in D&D.
What are they, bitches? Alright. Alright. At disadvantage?
Yeah, this is like if you went to a normal village and you told them a Tarrasque was coming, they'd be like, "What?" Or if you go anywhere and go, "Hey, Godzilla may appear and kill you all."
Well, yeah, I'm about to biff it for everybody. Yeah, that's a 1, baby.
It's a 0.
That's a 0.
So we went from a
actually.
nat 20 to 0.
Oh wait, can I get advantage so that could be a 10? Can we just flatten this out?
This one was a disadvantage, but you know what? Yeah, I'd say with Ophelia's, with such a feels good roll, it would be a flat. So we'll take the
Duality of
we'll
man,
take
natural 20,
the
natural
9.
1.
You see people are like freaking out and they're like, "Oh my god, that's a huge monster! That thing could destroy the entire planet! What are we gonna do?" And they all turn towards Ophelia for some sort of plan or what you want them to do. They don't seem to believe in their own skills to just fight a Tarrasque.
What kind of check do they look like they could fight a Tarrasque? Can we fight a Tarrasque? I don't. We could just leave,
Well,
right?
Do you believe you could fight Godzilla?
Anyway, bye.
I mean, if Ophelia turns into a T-Rex, maybe, but not really.
A T-Rex versus Godzilla? I'm
I'll put money on the Godzilla.
Yeah, I'm gonna spare you the battle plan. That Godzilla wins.
Yeah.
Godzilla is the size of a skyscraper.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so that's just like looking like a sized monster versus a skyscraper. Yeah, no, skyscraper wins.
Almost like I think the Tarrasque is humongous. Like I think
it's bigger. I think it's gargantuan. I think it is
gargantuan.
I think it is
yeah.
the biggest.
So yeah, it is very big. So yeah, no, they you could roll insight.
Yep.
All
right.
I think insight it would be trying to guess their power level without a Vegeta level scanner.
Another nat 20. Okay. Shit.
Don't let it know you know.
Nah, just don't let them know you know.
That's weird, huh?
You're looking through the like group of the people and kind of scanning them over. You think they're all very sufficient warriors. Some of them could probably kick all of your asses if it really came down to it. But I think if them all working together for sure could handle a Tarrasque, you think? But also with your help, you cannot just run away. No. With that insight, you know if you try to run away, the CEO is going to make sure the Tarrasque wins. Also, with that nat 20 as you're scanning the crowd, you do see the CEO. There's just something, like, you see a few of the people in the crowd are, like, looking his direction, and they seem to be, like, unhappy with whatever they're looking at. Like, they just seem to be icked out.
I never liked them, man.
I guess she'll make note of one of them for maybe later. But I guess she'll go, well, here's the thing. I believe if we all work together, we can defeat a Tarrasque. But we all have to work together, including us. Or we could try and evacuate, but either way, we have to.
Is it? Is it work together or we run? Also, can I have some of that ice cream?
Are you gonna help fight?
I mean, maybe. This is Tarrasques are kind of scary.
Yeah, you find your confidence, and then you can have some ice cream. Big
So,
or whatever.
I have so above table, I have a bad feeling that if she says to evacuate, everybody's just going to run off in a random direction. So,
Yeah, we should not tell them to evacuate. We have to defeat it. The stipulations were to defeat it, right? Or
It's to
just
get
make
all of
sure
them to
everyone
work together.
get all of them to work together. So it doesn't say on what.
It
Yeah,
does
but
not
if
say on what, but on that big insight, you do feel if you ran away, the CEO is going to summon this Tarrasque anyway and have it win. Yeah.
then she will do a pose, like a dramatic pose with like one arm down and off to the side and her fist over her chest, like all proud and shit.
Eren Yeager.
All right, everybody, it's been fun.
Wait, I don't know.
When you first said pose, I was thinking that like you were 100% JoJo posing.
We can do JoJo pose.
The Tempest would have joined in.
Yeah, let's do a JoJo pose.
You see that alone has sparked like a point in like all of the individuals here. Some of them also JoJo posing with their own stands. You get a +5 to whatever you roll while JoJo posing.
I believe if we work together, we will defeat it with the power of teamwork and friendship.
All right, you don't even have to roll. That was the trigger phrase. You watch as all of them look up and go, "Yes, friendship," and they all go to arms and prepare for a fight. And you watch as the CEO goes, "All right, Tarrasque," and we'll open up the scroll. But instead of you seeing a actual Tarrasque summon, you see it is a piñata in the actual shape of a Tarrasque. And all of them go buck wild and start to attack it, taking out all the candy and treats from inside.
And Strider's right there with them.
Yeah. And you see the CEO kind of floats off and goes, "Wow, I can't believe it. You figured it out pretty fast. The way to beat any Star Child is through friendship."
I don't think that's how we beat Magic Maven. Didn't we beat him up?
We did do that.
No,
That is
wait.
exactly.
Yeah, we beat him up, and then we got the Lady of Pain to be free, and then she beat him up. right?
Yeah, and then yeah, absolutely.
You also freed a person who was under his control and worked with her to free him, gaining a new form of friendship and securing a job for your compatriot where she also made new friends as she was a very chatty dragon. Working together in friendship is always the answer.
Do you have any other Hallmark card things that you want? Are we? Is this? Did we do it?
Yeah, you got the
Are we promoted? Okay, great.
Yeah, we'll be sending you out on missions to collect other loose star children who may not know the power of friendship.
Cool. I can't wait to teach them all about friends or whatever. That was great. That was a great time. Thank you, CEO. What does our promotion entail other than new responsibilities?
Oh, well, obviously a pay increase.
Enough to make up for
You
the
get
pay
100
deduction that we incurred.
I mean, maybe. You get paid more if you just turn on your phones.
Well, my phone was on for this, so there we go.
Well, I witnessed this. You didn't do anything wrong, so you'll be paid in full. All of you will get 100 gold right now. And you see he just takes off like a patch on one of his, he opens up his like suit jacket, and you watch he just pulls out 3 bags of 100 gold pieces. Here you go.
Okay, great. So we've accomplished this. Okay. We've accomplished this. I'm going to pass prevalent information on to Dr. Magnificent.
Oh, before you do that, you have to party with everyone. After you saved an entire village, you always stay and party with the people you saved.
That seems like an unwise use of resources if that village was in danger.
But once you save them, you have to keep up the morale and make sure they don't lose hope just for winning a battle. That's why we party! And you hear like the Love Doki Doki Meow Meow that Cinnamon has been playing gets like amplified, and everyone starts dancing and whatnot. You see people are taking out drinks and drugs, like just having a good time on the beach. And the lights will change, making it into a bioluminescent beach. And beautiful.
Ooh, that's really pretty.
Yeah. But you do also see a few people still kind of looking at the CEO very oddly. The one, Ophelia, you took note of, a woman in a very nice suit, but around her are like a bunch of tiny animals. They look like they could almost be dolls, but you see like a little cow and a little tiger and like 2 little bunnies, just kind of like floating around like little translucent spirits.
I think with noting that, she's gonna go to the CEO. It's like, you know what? I agree. Let's party. I'm gonna go mingle, but I'll talk to you later. And she'll wag her.
See, you got it. See, he claps. He claps as you walk away. You see, you see, like, is Strider still getting all the like candy and treats and whatnot?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you see that they've moved on to like a eating contest. You see a lot of these star children can really pack it away. There's like mountains of food that are being made and put on tables for people to go in, and they're eating like in the same veracity as Strider normally eats. They're going in.
Hell yeah. And Strider's right there with them. Again.
Yeah.
He found his people. Actually, where'd you come from? Could you imagine?
Could
Otto
you imagine?
Strider Star Child.
Oh, that really rolls off the tongue. What kind of treats were in the thing, and other than just the candy?
Candy, pastries, like cooked ribs and whatnot. It was just like it was just filled with just a bunch of stuff that Star Children just love to fuck with. They were
yes, my pinata full of ribs.
yeah. The left leg is filled with nothing but with wings.
The whole face is just chocolate fondue.
Yeah. This is like a very large pinata, and like all the pieces are super separated. But it is a smorgasbord of treats in this thing.
There's a charcuterie board in one area. There's like
yeah,
meat and cheese and loose cracker.
Yeah, you crack open the inside where like the organs are, and it's all different, like a charcuterie board, right?
Oh my god.
But, Ophelia, you go to mingle. I imagine you're going to go talk to the lady.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, you see she's kind of sitting back, hanging out with like just a group of Star Children. They seem to be sitting, smoking together. You see her little tiger familiar shoots out like a small little flame. And she looks and goes, hey, you're the one who did the Baywatch.
I was not expecting. She goes, "What's a Baywatch?"
Oh, you haven't seen it? We have some other dimensional shows here, you know. But you guys did a good job. I mean, I don't know why you're hanging out with that guy, but
Oh, that guy? And kind of tries to communicate that she's talking about the CEO and like kind of side eyes, waggles eyebrows.
she nods. I was like, yeah, his whole psychic aura is all kinds of messed up.
She kind of comes in a little closer. It's like, yeah, I knew him before. I had a job before, but it was like internship. It is a few years, like a few years ago. And he was very different back then. Do you happen to know if something happened recently?
I mean, who is this guy? Is this like a important guy or something?
He's kind of looks confused. He's the CEO of Starchild.
You see, she starts to laugh for a moment, and then she looks at you and sees that you're being serious. She's like, oh shit. Oh, that his psychic aura shouldn't look like that. Hold on. Do you want? I mean, I guess we could fix him. Do you want it to be non-painful or painful, or do you care? Is he a friend? Like, are you close to the CEO or?
Oh, I mean, define close, because I was originally introduced to him from my family, and my family are kind of shareholders.
Okay.
So,
okay.
I wouldn't want to like make him mad necessarily.
Oh, he's gonna be real mad. Well, the non-painful way is we can have a team and do an Inception. I don't know if you've seen that, if you haven't seen Baywatch, but you know what? We gotta go into the dream inside of a dream inside of a dream to pull him out. someone has folded his psychic aura inside of itself, causing him to act very strangely.
Oh. Interesting.
Yeah, he's a Kalistar, so it wouldn't be easy to do that, but I mean, if it's if it's his adversaries, like an inspired or something, for sure it's a little bit easier for them to affect each other.
Does she know what any of this means? I feel
Give me a history check or a religion check.
Gasp. I actually... Do I still get that +5 by any chance? If not, that's fine.
No, not for... That was for
history.
That was for you talking about friendship with everyone.
Yeah. That's fair. I tried. 17 history. Not bad.
Okay, with a 17, you have read books about the Kalistar and how some by a Edmund that pass through their dreams and turn them to what is called the Inspired, where unlike the Kalistar, which are kind of like two minds who are successfully like cohabiting a body, an Inspired is someone who's fully been like their own mental faculties have been pushed back into like a dreamlike state, and the dream demon has full control.
Okay, so you cut out during the first part of that, but I think I understand what's going on. So basically, half of the Kalistar is taken over the dream demon.
Yeah.
Which kind of wonders aloud. Is that why he was asking if there are two people sharing a same body that one time?
You see, she shrugs. I wasn't there.
So is the painful weight more effective?
Oh yeah, it's very quick. You see, she points to like a guy who's just kind of floating. Like he's also eating food with Strider. He's like sitting next to Strider and floating as well. But the food is also like just kind of floating into his mouth psychically. It's like that guy can kind of like cut it out like a scalpel, you know? But it will be very painful, and we may have to hold him down so he doesn't run away.
I feel like the non-painful or the less painful way would be.
It just
easier.
takes so long and it's so complicated.
I mean, well, he's also he's able to summon gold statues out of nowhere. Like, he's pretty powerful. And I mean, so are we, but
he's a creation bard.
Ah.
Yeah, they can just make things out of magic. It's not really an indication of power.
And you have a point. Is there anything? Well, is there
Honestly, he's probably very weak because he's a bard and very rich. I don't think he's ever had to like do push-ups or anything. Honestly, we could all just jump him right now.
Above tables, like, that sounds like such an awesome idea, but I really would go for it.
Honey, and is Honey around this area?
Yeah, do you want to, like, if you wanted to move, I know Honey said that Honey was not very social, but if you wanted to move over to these people who are kind of just chilling, you definitely can.
Yeah, so yeah, especially if they weren't going cuckoo fucking bananas like everybody else, then Honey is probably just sitting in the vicinity with them and would have, like, if they weren't trying to talk with her or otherwise engaged, they can have ice cream, whatever.
I mean, they're chilling. I mean, if
Okay.
you're handing out ice cream, like this is like more of the smoke corner. These are people having a sesh, if you will.
So yeah, so these are the Honey will be there and has been using Create Flame to like light her blunt or whatever. She is just like, okay, so if I just say absolutely because this man pisses me off. I don't really know him, and also if his other conscious has taken over, that does not seem as if that was with his consent. And we can always use the excuse of he probably would have resisted. We acted with his best intention at heart. Yeah, it hurt, but now it's over.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's probably some form of inspired around, which that's like a different kind of person. They like psychically attacked him and flipped his aura inside out.
Which also sounds like it hurt, so.
Yeah, most definitely. All right, well, let's. I mean, if you guys want to jump them, let's jump them.
I'm open to it, Ophelia.
I mean, if the other one takes a long time, but by a long time, do you mean like years or?
No, it's like 3 days probably. That's 3 days, I guess, in the dream world. I don't really know how long that takes, like outside the dream world, but.
Well, let's get some.
We have to fix the weather.
We also have to fix the weather.
We don't have a lot of time.
How about we get Strider here, and we can. That way, everybody's on the same page, and your psychic friend, your floating friend.
You see, she looks over his direction, and then he taps Strider. Hey, your friends are calling us over there. They wanted to talk about possibly jumping the CEO.
Okay, interesting. You've got my attention. He says, carrying like a big bone of like food with like just a big haunch of meat, very cartoony, as he floats over to the group.
Yeah, you see the other guy floats as well. He's just like, all right, we're here. So we doing it or?
So we can either wait until he falls asleep, or we can all jump him now. But he might have a teleporty thing. Can anybody stop him from doing that?
Like half of the people in here, I guess. You guys have counterspell, right? Do you guys, like, any of you guys have counterspell?
Oh yeah.
Counterspell doesn't work if it's from an item, though.
Well, let's give him a little look-see. You guys can roll perception to see if see what he has.
Also,
Okay.
just out of curiosity, why are we jumping the CEO? Not that we really need a reason. He's definitely an asshole, but
Oh, long story short, his personality's been flipped inside out. And so we can either do the dream thing, which is less painful, but it takes some time, or we jump him, hold him down, and cut it out of him.
cut his personality out of him?
Uh,
Because you say his personality's been flipped. So what are we cutting out of? What are we cutting out of him?
I'm very bad at this. Something Inception.
Also, I guess if we wanted this, honestly, is this the better version? Do you really remember what he was like before?
Yeah, he was a pretty cool guy. He thought about saving the people. Didn't really care about money. Was kind of a no nonsense kind of guy. Yeah, he was pretty chill.
That seems like the
Okay.
guy we were just talking with, who didn't remember when we were talking with him before. The guy we were just talking
That
with.
guy seemed seems like a no nonsense kind of guy.
With the
You look back at him and he's like actively making more statues and having them like dance with each other.
But he said he didn't like money.
Yeah, the workers here are compensated quite well.
Yeah, I think the money thing's just a hardened thing built into him. I think that's him trying to break out a little bit.
Okay, so that's either way, everyone is still getting paid a lot of money for their jobs, as they should.
Yeah, his aura is all folded in.
I don't
like
know.
a croissant.
It feels more complicated than that. Like, and I'm nervous that if we do something extreme, we're gonna have to deal with some consequences.
Well, I mean, we can definitely come back to that. We can do the dream thing. And who knows? I mean, we will fix the... I guess, does anybody know if dream time is the same as normal time?
I mean, that guy over there, you see there's a guy just sleeping on like a bed that's like, well, he's sleeping on like a cloud that's in the shape of a bed.
Or we can just fix the weather and then do this, since it will likely take a while. Or no time at all.
I mean, it depends. Like, I haven't seen any of these star children around Sigil at all. I don't think.
Well, he said they live here.
Yeah, I mean, when you said like if anything has changed, yeah, he hasn't been letting anybody out recently.
Yeah, this might be our only shot. Either way. I'd like to do that perception check, though. Can I get advantage because of Zephyr?
Sure, go ahead.
I need it. I need it so bad. Okay, I didn't need it because like my first roll was better, but 17.
Oh, I don't know
With
why
a
I rolled
17,
twice.
it looks like he didn't actually show up with any other type of magical items or anything that would have him teleport or anything like that. Seems just he just showed up, not really afraid that you guys would kill him.
Don't be silly. We're not gonna kill him.
Yeah, we don't want to kill him.
Or like attack him. He was just like, I'm good.
I do want to ask the time, the sleeping star child about sleep time dilation.
Honk chew. Honk chew.
Hey, Sandman, wake up.
It's like you see, everyone's like, you see, he's still asleep. He's like, oh, I do it. I was like, I wouldn't do that. You tap him on the forehead, and then you kind of feel yourself gain a little bit of sleepiness, and then the kind of the cloud bed breaks off and puts a little cloud next to you, and you kind of appear in a dreamscape with this guy. You can see he's like doing a bunch of note taking and whatnot. You see that he's like, oh my gosh, all this. Oh hey, how's it going? Did you got close to me, didn't you?
Yeah, I tapped you on the head, trying to wake you up.
Oh yeah, you gotta. I need a pretty big alarm clock to wake me up. You see, like this is it's a very like cloud-esque dreamscape. Like everything looks like it's made of clouds, but it looks like a large temple with large pillars. But they're all very fluffy and whatnot, and it feels very comfortable here.
Nice place you got here. I'm Strider.
I'm Thano.
Nice to meet you. I just had a quick question for you, Thano, because we're talking about dreams and well, actually, I got a second question now that I'm here for you. But the first one is how fast do dreams like versus the real world travel? Like we're thinking about doing like I know I wasn't sure what they meant by it, but they said an inception.
Oh, okay, yeah, Inception. So in Inception, it's like an hour in the real world equals a day in the dream world. But if you're incepting someone, like that means you're going into a dream inside of a dream inside of another dream. If you die in that dream, you're gonna go to spooky dream limbo, which is like, I don't know if you've died before, but there's normal limbo where it's like a big gray wasteland and all these like there's a big old wall of people who weren't collected by a god. You don't get that. You just go to what's called the final dream, and it's just you're there forever. No coming back. No resurrection.
But what happens to your body?
I mean, your body, I guess, just stays there, stays in the real world. But it would be like if you were sleeping permanently.
Ooh, that's pretty nasty. Okay, so don't die when you're deep dreaming. Good to know. Okay. Another thing, do you think you might be able to put this CEO to sleep?
Oh, yeah, for sure. I could do that.
All right, great. I don't know if we want to do that like right now or in like a little bit after we get some more prep time going, but that might be great.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I could do a little. You know what? Here, have some of this. And he takes out some sand. It's like, I just made it sand because I figured that would make the most sense for like sleep powder and whatnot. I could turn it into a gun, like a sleep ray.
No, I like the sand.
Okay. Well, yeah, just take that, sprinkle a little bit of it on top of his head, be out like a light. This sand can even make giants and elves go to sleep, and they don't even do that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I'm also very close to trying to figure out some pretty cool mystery stuff. But it's taking me a long time. That's why I went to sleep, so I could think about it longer, you know?
That makes sense. Well, I mean, I feel like I definitely owe you one for this, especially after you've been so accommodating. So if you solve a mystery and then you want help with it, feel free to let me know. And then, me and the crew of the Infinity Chaser will help you out.
All right, I'll come looking for you guys.
He'll give like a little salute, and then I think he'll just like wake up and he'll be doing the salute.
Yeah, you wake up, the cloud dissipates from underneath you, and you're just standing doing a salute. And it's only been like, for everyone else, it's been like maybe 5 seconds. Like it's been no time at all.
You're right there?
I'm great. Not only did I find out that an hour and a half in the real world is a day in the dream, if you go deeper, dream within a dream, and you die, you go to a really bad place. We don't want that to happen, so try to avoid it. There's no coming back from that one. Oh, and I got some of this. And he shows the little pouch of, I'm just gonna assume purple powder. It'll put the boss to sleep.
Is the pouch clear or is it like opaque?
No, it's like real. When it left the dream, it became fully tangible, fully real.
Oh no, I meant like, is the pouch like? Can we see the color of the sand, or is it?
Oh, it's not. It's like a sack. Yeah, it's like a sack of sand, purple sand.
He'll open it up to show you guys.
Is that like super cocaine?
Yeah, are we supposed to get him to snort it, or?
I think we should just dribble it on his head a little bit, just like, flick it in his face, whatever.
On his head.
Just like that. It's like, when you're walking by him, just like you would sprinkle dust onto any random person's head.
Right.
You know how we've all sprinkled dust onto people's head before, right? Right?
I've done it. You see some random guy in the back lifts his hand.
Thank you, random star child.
All right. Well, I guess if we want to be more gentle about it, we'll put the dust on him and climb into his dream to maybe potentially die and never wake up. Or we can just put him through a little bit of pain, a lot of pain, and we would be safe.
I'm just thinking we better be safe than sorry. I mean, we could just let it rip, but then what if we gotta go into his dreams anyways?
All right. I mean, I'll go with you. I guess let's just go ahead and get this done.
So wait, how do we actually do how do we do an inception?
We apparently have to put this powder on his head.
How to put him to sleep? Who was the star child that was actually helping us with this?
The woman.
Yes.
What? What did I?
I'm sorry. I don't think I caught your name. I'm Ophelia.
Yes. I'm Suzanne.
Pleasure to meet you, Suzanne. Properly. Forgive me, I'm bad at introductions. Anyway, but I'm great at Baywatch. But so if we can get him to take a nap, would you be able to do the inception thing?
Yeah, we could. I could. Let's see. I have a spirit that does work with that is a sleeping spirit. You see a little unicorn appears. This little guy could guide you through the dream world. And then through the inception. You would just all need to fall asleep together. You know, just like kind of holding hands and or in a circle formation or something.
Perfect. I've got just this stuff for that. Super cocaine. I mean, sleep powder. Yeah, dang it, Ophelia.
Yeah.
Well,
But then a little bit of that, and this little guy. Yeah. Here, you can hold him. Who wants to hold him until you're ready to go in?
May I?
Yeah, you watch as a little unicorn floats over to you.
She will very gently pat the unicorn.
It doesn't speak, but it will once you go into the dream world.
I guess the only thing before we get started is she'll think to the Tempest, like, what's gonna happen to you when I fall asleep?
Oh, that's... You see, he's like, oh, that's very... You know? I mean, I guess I can't leave. I'd have to stay. I don't know. I mean, you're an elf. You don't even really sleep. You train, right?
Well, I mean, I'm a half elf, so I can't be put to sleep magically usually, but
yeah, you guys, elves. I mean, I don't know if you know, but elves they separated themselves from the land of dream, the realm of dream. So, me as a drow would know that because I had the same.
So, would you come with us to the dream world?
I guess.
Well, if you don't, and I die and everybody else lives, I guess you get a body? She kind of shrugs.
You know what? Always look at the silver lining, I guess.
But you know, we're not gonna. Meanwhile, everybody else just sees her stare off into space. She's still really bad at this.
Well, if that's all you guys have. I mean, go forth. Incept him.
So, who's going to be stealthy enough to put this powder on him.
I think I got this.
Okay, well, let me kind of enhance ability.
Oh,
And
thank
you
you.
can get Cat's Grace.
Sweet. Does that give me
Ooh,
just
advantage.
inherent advantage? Excellent.
Yeah, the advantage on dexterity checks, and I mean, you don't take damage from falling 20 feet, but I mean, you have your gravity thing, so you're good.
Neat.
Oops, why am I rolling a thing? Why did that happen? Oh, you also get
Yeah.
temp HP, 5 temp HP.
Ooh.
And I
sweet.
guess we just invite him to dance, and then Strider can do the sprinkly thing.
You invite him to dance. I believe in you.
Excellent.
Gonna do it.
You got this. Go,
Yeah.
go, Ophelia. While dancing with him, Strider sneaks up behind him and will try to just do like a face, not maybe like a faceful, but he'll just like get him from behind while Ophelia is distracting him.
Yeah, you, as he's on the dance floor, cutting it up with Ophelia and all the other golden statues that are just kind of all dancing around them, you are able to drop a good bit of handful on top of his head, and you watch for a moment. He turns and looks at you, and he says, "Thank you," and then he passes out. And I think that is where we're gonna stop for tonight.